Your headset is not malfunctioning. What you saw is the new Catastrophe story, which, as you might have noticed, even though Roxy's mouth is clearly moving, there are no voice lines coming out of her mouth. It is incredibly awkward, to say the least, to watch something like this, because all of the characters from this new Catastrophe storyline have lines. They are subtitled, but they are not voiced. This is the first chapter of what they want to make, I suppose, a full story of. And I'll tell you right now, I have not seen any of it, and I already don't want to. It is just a bunch of characters looking around and moving. There is no voice for any of the characters. They hired voice actors for these characters to make their, grunts, and there are some lines here and there on ultimates for these characters as well. Like, if I recall Shin's ultimate correctly, he does have voice acting in his ultimate. What's stopping them to rehire these actors to do it for the story? For long now, I've been saying, that the OC characters are unhype. And for the most part, doesn't bring much to the game. Other than, they can fill in time. When they don't want to make a new story chapter, they make a new Ragnarok chapter. Sure. But now, not only we're only going to be getting story chapters every 3 months, or half a story chapter, sorry, every 3 months, this will fill the slot of a story chapter. This no voice story that you're going to have to read through the whole way. You might as well be playing a visual novel. And I know some of you funny guys are going to be thinking, oh wow, it was going to be voiced in Japanese anyway, so I'll also still have to read it. Well, it's way less awkward to read when it has some voice. And to also add to the awkwardness of this video, I'm not putting any music. It's going to be my voice and no voice from them. Not gonna lie, there's way too many of these click, click, click to read dialogue things that aren't cutscenes. It's just the characters doing an emote and then a line of dialogue appears down here. So many of these. I've been skipping most of them because they are uninteresting. They fill up a bunch of space with this. If they want people to care about catastrophes, I don't know if they care to. I don't know if they care, to be honest. This is not a great start. Ragnarok at least feels like it has some effort. I mean, it's not what we expected. Ragnarok was marketed as an anime, not how it is right now. There's just all the marketing pointed towards it being an actual anime. Say this more of this. And it wasn't. But at least the cutscenes have voice. All the characters have voice acting. Why is this the way it is? I'm so confused. Finally a cutscene. Oh my god. It's been like 15 minutes. And I want you to know I did not turn off voices. See, you heard like the Like there's like grunts and stuff. But there's no actual voicing. They hired people to do the grunts. And the moans. That was a cool wait, that was a cool POV. We'll go back to that. That was a cool POV. Nice. See, that's kind of awkward. There's no voice. It's just she meant to scream something. It's so awkward. So awkward. Some goofy goobers are gonna be saying, well, at least this means we get more rewards, right? Because it's more story. And you're wrong. This will be, again, entering a cycle where we usually would get half a chapter of regular story a month, and then the other month would be half a chapter of Ragnarok, or a full chapter, I don't know. I think it's half a chapter. Instead, now, we'll be getting that story 1 month after that. It will just be the same rewards as we used to, just now with a weirdly awkward story with no dialogue that just gonna make up on the spot, I guess, and a lot of these that you can just skip. You know, one thing I don't like about story is that in this scenario, it's meant to be Kid Roxy. I know I skipped a lot, and if you're not playing, you won't understand. It's like revisiting the past, and Kid Roxy is I'm assuming a cutscene's gonna play after this, and you're gonna see it. It's supposed to be beating up these guys, but because I can't just use anyone I want, I just one-shot them with, you know, my regular farm team here. I had to use a Roxy, as you can see, but just put her in the back. Just make me use the character. Say it's like Kid Roxy, she's having like a mental breakdown or something. And seeing like I'm guessing, I don't know if it's her, I don't know, it's on Japanese. It's blonde. It's a blonde kid. She's having like a mental breakdown, and like she's like fighting these guys. But listen, I'm just gonna do this and just one-turn them because it's much easier. Make me use her. Force me. Give me like a really strong version of her. You're gonna really tell me this ain't awkward? They're just staring at each other. And then stuff happens. Oh, that's where she gets the chainsaws. For the crazy Roxy. No, kid. Did I just bat? She said something. I guess it's not past her. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. I can't read. It would help if I was playing global, of course, but... Hey, she go crazy. She got the chainsaw. And she said something, but we just heard, ah! See, this mission forces you to use Roxy. Yeah. More of this. Oh, I'm an auto. Damn it. Like, people that don't have Roxy will have the opportunity to at least, like, use her for once. Yeah. Is it really so hard to make missions like this? I'm skipping some stuff. If you want to play the story when it comes out on global with English subtitles, to get the story, sure. Yeah, that's the part I was waiting. The new villain. I wonder if they're gonna make her a festival. And again, no voice acting, she just moves her lips. I don't know if it's like a last minute thing, like, cause would they have animated the lips knowing there's not gonna be any voice lining? I mean, she's really pretty. Character design is something that Grand Cross is really good at, that's for sure. And the Ragnarok units and the Catastrophe units, they all have really good designs. Some better than others. But still, you know, they're just kind of there. Get a little bit closer. Can't. Oh, okay. Nice.